In the circuit shown below, the switch K is closed at t equal to 0. Calculate di1 of 0 plus by dt and di2 of 0 plus by dt. Assume that circuit was not activated before t equal to 0. This is the given circuit. We have two parallel branches. In one branch R and C are connected in series. In another branch R and L are connected in series. Here current I1 of t is flowing. Here current I2 of t is flowing. K is the switch which close at t equal to 0. And V0 sin omega t is applied voltage. We are supposed to calculate first derivative of current I1 of t and first derivative of current I2 of t. Now in the circuit, in the problem it is said that circuit was not activated before t equal to 0. It means at t less than 0, that is when switch was open, circuit was not activated. It means current in the circuit, that is I1 of 0 minus was 0, as well current in the circuit I2 of 0 minus is equal to 0. And also we can say that voltage across capacitor, that is Vc of 0 minus is equal to 0. And we know that I1 of 0 minus is nothing but I1 of 0 plus, I2 of 0 minus is nothing but I2 of 0 plus, Vc of 0 minus is also equal to Vc of 0 plus. That is current through the inductor before switching is same as after switching, and voltage across capacitor before switching is same as immediately after switching. Now assuming the switch is closed at t equal to 0 and assuming all the components present in the circuit, we'll apply KVL to this loop, then we'll apply KVL to another loop. We'll write the equations. Now at t greater than equal to 0 plus, I'll apply KVL to, let this be A, B, C, D, E, F. Now apply KVL to loop A, B, E, F, A. So I can write the equation as V0 sin omega t is equal to voltage drop across this. I can write it as R I1 of t plus voltage drop across capacitor is 1 over C integration of I1 of t into dt. So now we need the first differentiation of current. So in this equation we have I1 of t. We'll take the differentiation of this equation so that we'll get first differentiation of I1 of t. Differentiating, I'll call it as equation number 1. Differentiate equation 1. I can write V0 is a constant, sin omega t, the differentiation of sin omega t is cos omega t into omega is equal to R di1 of t by dt plus differentiation and integration will get cancelled, will get I1 of t by C. At t equal to 0 plus, equation 2 can be written as, here we'll consider t equal to 0 plus, I can write it as V0 cos omega of 0 into omega is equal to R di1 of 0 plus by dt plus I1 of 0 plus by C. So we'll simplify this. V naught cos omega t, t is 0, that is this entire thing will be 0, that is cos 0, the value of cos 0 is 1 into omega, that is V naught omega is equal to R di1 of 0 plus by dt is kept as it is, because we supposed to calculate di1 of 0 plus by dt. I1 of 0 plus value is 0, so 0 by c is also 0. Therefore di1 of 0 plus by dt is equal to V naught omega divided by amperes per second. So this is the first derivative of current di1 of 0 plus by dt, that is V naught omega divided by R, amperes per second. Apply KVL to A, B, C, D, E, F, A. I can write here, apply KVL to loop A, B, C, D, E, F, A. Therefore I can write V naught sin omega t is equal to voltage drop across R, that is R I2 of t, plus voltage drop across inductor is L di2 of t by dt. So this is another way of solving. In other way we can also solve it as, while applying KVL to this loop, we can consider the current through this loop is I1 of t and current through this loop is I2 of t. So while considering R and C, we can take I1 of t and I2 of t, and we can apply KVL to this loop separately. That is one method. Or the another method is applying KVL to loop A, B, E, F, A. With the help of this we will calculate I1 of t. Then apply KVL to the loop A, B, C, D, E, F, A. With the help of this we will calculate I2 of t. So now we are following this method. Equation 3 can be written as V naught sin omega into 0 is equal to R I2 of 0 plus L di2 of 0 plus by dt. Therefore I can simplify this. Sin 0 is 0, so 0 into V naught is also 0, is equal to R into I2 of 0 plus value is 0 plus L di2 of 0 plus by dt. Therefore di2 of 0 plus by dt is equal to, so this value is 0, 0 by L also gives 0 amperes per second. So this is the first derivative of current I2 of t in the circuit. Thus we calculated first derivative of I1 of t as well first derivative of I2 of t. Thank you for watching.